This is one set wherever lots of information given regarding uh, some of the parameters like student's name, department, time slot, and faculty. Let us get into the entire information and try to form it out the suitable diagram which will help us for solving the problems. It has mentioned that the humanity department of a college is planning to organize 8 seminars, one for each of 8 doctoral students, A to H, A to H doctoral students. Four of them are information now important. Four of them are from economics, three of them from sociology, one from anthropology. These are the three different informations. Let me go on writing these for future use. Um, Four of them from economics. That means economics department, four. Three from sociology. Sociology, three. One from anthropology. Anthropology, one. It is actually the information of department and number of student. These are the two things it has been taken in this information. Next. Each student is guided by one among P, Q, R, S, and T. These are the faculty, they are guiding, 5 of them. 2 students are guided by each of P, R, T, while one student is guided each of by Q and S. Again, another set of information. As for faculty concerned, so it is nothing but P, R, T. Both 2 student, 2 student, and 2 student. While Q and S, 1 student each. This is actually the information of faculty and number of student. Okay. Each seminar is to be scheduled in one of 4 consecutive 30-minute slots starting from 9, 9:30, 10, and 10:30. These are the 4 slots on same day. More than one seminars can be scheduled in a slot provided the guide is free. Only 3 rooms are available and hence at the most 3 seminars can be scheduled in a slot. Students who are guided by the same guide must be scheduled in consecutive slots. Same guide in consecutive slots. Now these are the information out of that 2 initial passage. The informations we have written here. Along with there are 4 slots information and 3 rooms maximum. That means in a particular slot maximum 3 slots, three seminars can be organized. And same guide is conducting these slots in consecutive slots. These are the information. Now we will take these entire information so that up and we can draw some table. Now we have taken these entire informations which has already gone through. Now some additional information is also there. Let us go with these additional information, and for that we need to form it out a table wherever slot wise information is required, and along with that the students wise also it has been considered. Let us try to go on filling it as per the given information. Here it has mentioned that seminars by students, first point, seminars by students from economics are scheduled in each of the 4 slots. So what we have done in the slot part, let us try to feed these entire slot wise, we want to fit it out the student, department, and faculty by this format. And in the first case, it has mentioned that in all of these slots, economics are scheduled. What does it means? The middle part, economics, it can be written in each of the cases. So, student, department economics, faculty. Student, department economics, faculty. In this way, in each slot, I am initially writing the information, first information taken. Now let us go to the second information. A is the only seminar that is scheduled at 10, and A is guided by R. 10 a.m. only one schedule, one of the seminar it is definitely mentioned, and that is A seminar. So definitely A need to be here, and that is guided by R. R will be here. And with this information, I can see that A is coming as economic department, faculty is R. Slot also I know it is 10. So that is the first part, first information which I can fit. Now the next information. So point number 1, point number 2, now point number 3. If is an anthropology student whose seminar is scheduled at 10:30. If anthropology and scheduled at 10:30. It is economics already done. So definitely here one anthropology student also will come. So department anthropology, and student is F, faculty not known. Seminar of the sociology student, if he is an anthropology student whose seminar is scheduled at 10:30. So as far F concerned, it is anthropology student and it is 10:30. Okay. Now next information. Point number 4. Point number 3 is done. Point number 4. The seminar of a sociology student is scheduled at 9 a.m. The seminar of a sociology student is scheduled at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. sociology student scheduled at 9 a.m. Seminar of a sociology student is scheduled at 9 a.m. So this point is also considered. Point number 4. Point number 5. B and G are both sociology student. B and G both sociology student. B sociology, G sociology. Both sociology students whose seminars are scheduled in the same slot. The seminar of an economic student who is guided by T is also scheduled in the same slot. Now the information of BG. Sociology student, here one sociology we can see, but BG another, so we cannot find it out that here where BG I need to fit. BG are sociology students, seminars are scheduled in the same slot. Economic students guided by T is also in the same slot. So this particular one yet is not confirmed. I cannot fit now. Move to the next. Point number 6. P, who is guiding both B and C. B and C. P is guiding both B and C. P here, P here. So B sociology, so C need to be sociology. Same department. So guiding, P is guiding both B and C, has students scheduled in the first 2 slots. That means BC need to be in the first 2 slots in any order it may be. So either B or C, C or B, that would be fitted. and it is both guided by P that I can find as per the point number 6, not fully filled but partially. Point 7, A and G are scheduled into consecutive slots. A here, so G may be here or there. This way, the entire informations we have fitted time now. Now, let us try to get one idea. That idea is, I can find is 3 number of students B, C and G, it has done. A1, that is if done. So rest others all will be economics. So I can find it out, economic set. This is economics, need to be economics, economics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Watch, 8 students we need to take. Extra we have drawn. Okay. Now economics 3, 4. So we have determined the students, those who will be economics and will be fitted in these 4 slots. Definitely R is here, R may be either this side or that side, yet not confirmed. B, C, both are sociology and they need to be in consecutive 2 slots. G, B, G are both sociology. So G either here or here. But AG are scheduled to consecutive slots. So G either here 9 a.m. or 9:30. G cannot be anything else. So taking this both of it, that means point number 5 and point number 7, we can find it out. BG, as it is in the same slot, either 9 or 9:30. But G, if it is at 9, it is not in consecutive with A. So definitely G need to be here. So A and G both are in consecutive. That means G I need to fit in this location. But G would be in economics or not, that is not known. G is sociology. It is known. So G I need to fit it with sociology. That means there would be a sociology and it would be G. B is also sociology because B and first 2 slots will be B and C. That is point number 6. So B, another, it would be here sociology, and it has been done by P. P is the guiding both. So P need to be here, C need to be here, P need to be here. So BC faculty P, it has been confirmed, sociology. G is here, sociology, which is consecutive A and D. That means point number 7, to consecutive slots taken. P guiding both. BC has students scheduled in the first 2 slots, that is also considered. BG are both sociology students whose seminars are scheduled in the same slot, BG same slots. The seminar of an economic student who is guided by T is also scheduled in the same slot. T need to be this location, T guiding this economic student. T is that, so economics to consecutive R who is teaching, R1 is here, R another would be in this location. T is here, so T need to be in this location. As T is 2 in number, done. R 2 in number, done. P 2 in number, done. So sociology and one of Q and S will be sociology, another will be anthropology. And that sociology and anthropology, that would go, one is F, another is G. Yes. So we can get some extra added information that Q and S Q and S, they are the faculty, and department will be sociology and anthropology in any order. Department, and students would be F and G in any order. That is, if G and this faculty, these segments, it would be filled. Then this part would be filled. Economics 4 will be R and T. Their time slots is also done, economics 4, but the students not filled. These students would be other economic student, D, E, and H. It would be filled like that. So this much from the given informations we can get into, like, and this part also over BCP, this part, because it has been considered. So I can remove that segment also. Now with these all informations, we will go for our questions and we will take our entire outcome. It would be in the upper part of the screen. Now let us proceed with the first question. Which one of the following statements is true? We want to find it out, the statements which are true. First one, only one seminar is scheduled in the second slot. Second slot, 2 seminars, so it is wrong. 3 seminars are scheduled in the first slot. First slot, 2 seminars, it is also wrong. 2 seminars are scheduled in the first slot. This is also wrong. 3 seminars scheduled in the 2 seminars are scheduled in the first. Oh, no. 2 seminars scheduled in the first slot. It is right. So our answer would be option 3. Please understand, this particular question is such that wherever only slot finding is required. So initially, slot finding, whenever done, not all of these data which can be filled is completed. Still, we will be able to answer this question. Second question, who all are not guiding any economic student? Who are not guiding any economic student? Economic student guided by R and T. R and T. So PQS, not guiding economic student. And on the basis PQS, that is option 4 would be our answer. Now question 3, which of the following statements is necessarily true? Necessarily true, that I need to find out. That means some of the data are not filled, considering that. First one, Q is guiding G. Q is guiding G or F. It is not confirmed. So necessarily it cannot be true. So I'm removing that. B is scheduled in the first slot. B is in the second slot. So it is necessarily false. S is guiding F. S guiding F. Again, this is not in full information. So it is wrong. So our answer would be definitely option 4. Let's check. H is an economic student. H is an economic student, so we have already seen. So it is necessarily true. Answer would be option 4 this case. Now let us get for the fourth question. If D is scheduled in a slot later than Q, DQ, we can see that as D, E and H not known, as well as QS not known. QS, everything not known, but DEH, it is actually economics or not, it is not known. But it has said that if D is scheduled in a slot later than Q, Q slot, Q either it is sociology or anthropology, but sociology in the first slot 9 AM it has been already taken. So Q may be only these location, or Q may be this location. So it has mentioned that D slot is scheduled later than Q. That means Q need to be in this location. So you can go on writing in this case that Q need to be that as per the information. D schedule is scheduled later than Q. That means D need to be in 10 AM, so it is not possible. 10:30 need to be D. So D need to be placed here. So these information is giving that type of formation. Then which of the following statements, two statements, are true? Out of 1 and 2 we need to check. First statement, E and H are guided by T. E and H both are economics and they are guided by T. It is so absolutely true. Guided by T. E and H. It is so true. Second statement, G is guided by Q. G is guided by Q. Yes, G is guided by Q. That's also we have received. So both of it. That means both of 1 and 2 would be my answer. Option 2 would be the answer in the question number 4 in this case. Now let's go for question number 5. If E and Q are both scheduled in same slot, E and Q same slot, our E and Q both are not mentioned. So E and Q same slot. E is the student and Q is the faculty. That is possible here, 9:30. Yes. E and Q also at 10:30 it is possible. E and Q are both scheduled in the same slot, then which of the following statements best describes the relationship between DH and T? We can see that there are two possibilities of EQ. Let me go on writing that. E, Q, one possibility, and another possibility, some other color. It may be E, Q. So both of the thing, it is possible. If EQ in the case 1, then DH, it would be D and H would be 9 and 10:30. But if it is at 10:30, then DH will be here. T to fixed, but DH, it can be at 9, 10:30 or 9, 9:30. These are the two locations of D and H. 9, 9 and 9:30 or 9, 10:30. These are the two possibility I can find it out from the given information. Then question is, then which of the following statements best describe about the relationship between DHT? First one, neither D nor H is guided by T. It is wrong. Definitely D and H, anyone it would be and guided by T. It must be. But neither it is wrong. At least one though it must be. So this is wrong statement. Both D and H is guided by T. That is also not possible because second case, whenever E and Q are like that, it is both. So it is not definitely true. Exactly one of D and H is guided by T. It is also not true because maybe both of them are guided by T. And fourth one, at least one of D and H is guided by T. It would be the right one because it may be 1, it may be 2. So this way, this is the best answer for the question number 5. Now, sixth question. If D is scheduled in the slot immediately before Q, D is scheduled immediately before Q. Q can be either in 9:30 or 10:30, but if it is 10:30, D cannot be. So this information suggests that D is scheduled slot immediately before Q. That means D is here and Q is here. This is the given information. Then which of the following is not necessarily true? Not necessarily true. F is guided by S. F is guided by S. This is necessarily true because S is there pending and S would go at that location at that time. Others, this I cannot fit. So F is guided by S, it is necessarily true. So I am not getting this is the answer. E is guided by R. It can be here, it can be here. So not necessarily true, it is not said. E is guided by R, not. D is guided by T. D is guided by T is the absolute right answer. So, but said it is not necessarily true. So it is also wrong. G is guided by Q. G is guided by Q. G is guided by Q. That also I can find it out in this case. This question demands that not necessarily true. Actually, I need to remove that one wherever chances of uh, other case it would be. But if he is guided by S, it is a confirmed case. I can see here, if he is guided by S, it is a confirmed case. So due to that reason, I am removing that first one. E is guided by R, E may be here, maybe here. So it may be true, may not be true. So that's why our answer for this case, it should go for second one. I need to put this is the right. If I check the others, like third one, D is guided by T, we can see it is a confirmation that D is guided by T. So it is necessarily true. G is guided by Q, G is guided by Q, it is also necessarily true. These are the things we have seen. So this is also wrong. So my answer for this question should be option 2. Wherever E may be guided by R, E may be guided by T. Due to that reason, it is not necessarily true in this